What's up? It's always me, Johnny, and welcome to my new video. Today we're gonna talk about the newest MacBook with the M3 chipset. So a few days ago, Apple announced the newest MacBook lineup with the M3 chipset, and it's a very interesting lineup with the newest chip from the Apple Silicon family. It's just interesting because it is a 3nm chipset, so the newest architecture that you can find on the market at the moment. For example, like the newest A17 Pro that is inside the newest iPhone 15 Pro and Pro Max. Anyway, you probably already know and you probably already seen some tests, some benchmark on the newest MacBook with the M3, M3 Pro and M3 Max. But in this video, I'm gonna tell you if it's worth it to buy a new M3 Pro, for example, especially if you already own a MacBook with an Apple Silicon chipset. Especially in my case, I have a MacBook Pro with the M1 Pro chip. So I'm gonna go straight to the point, and the answer for me is no. And I'm gonna explain you why in a second. So I'm gonna compare in this video the M3 Pro against my M1 Pro. And first of all, yes, the performance boosts are there because, of course, there are two generations of Apple Silicon chipset between my Mac and the newest M3 chipset. But in my opinion, it can justify the same price tag of the M3. I paid the same exact money for my M1 Pro, especially if you are using the laptop like I do. For example, I do video editing. That is the most intensive task that I do on my MacBook. If you are using, of course, the MacBook for browsing the web or other easy tasks, it is not worth it to upgrade, especially to an M3 Pro. Yes, as I said, the performance boost is there, but on the CPU side, it is not that much. Apple this year just focused on the GPU side, so the GPU performance against my M1 Pro are ridiculous because the new M3 Pro just support ray tracing, support some other 3D technologies that my M1 Pro don't support, or at least is not optimized for those technologies. So if you are not using your laptop for 3D modeling or any kind of 3D activities, it is not worth to do the upgrade to the newest M3 Pro. So just because, as I said, the performance boost is more on the GPU side compared to the CPU side, where the performance gap is much smaller. And as I was saying, I'm not gonna spend 2,500 euros again on the same laptop, because hear me out, it is not similar, but other than the newest chipset, it is the same laptop, really exactly the same, because it does have the same ports, the same USB-C, for example, the same charger, the same MagSafe, and not considering the newest color, so the matte black color that is really beautiful. I could buy the laptop only for that color, but jokes aside, the laptop, it is really the same one. It has even the same display, so with the same brightness, the same technology with the mini LED. So it's really the same laptop. But there is a but. The newest version also has a downside. So if you buy the base model, especially if you buy the M3 base model, it does have still 8 GB of RAM. That I think in 2023 it's ridiculous in my opinion. But also if you buy the M3 Pro version, you still have the SSD problems that Apple has also on the M2 MacBooks from the last year. So the SSD speed is not at the level, for example, of my M1 Pro. This is from 2 years ago, and it's faster than the newest M3 Pro. Talking about the SSD, that in my opinion is quite a big problem. So for this year, I think I'm gonna skip this MacBook version because it's too much similar to my M1 Pro, and also my M1 Pro is still going blazing fast, so I don't have pretty much any problem with this MacBook, and still I don't feel the necessity to upgrade to a newest version. Until Apple will not release a new overall laptop, I will not change my M1 Pro, because really with this I can do everything that I do for my work, so it doesn't make sense to switch for me. But if the next year Apple will present newest MacBook with some important upgrade, maybe I will think a switch. Anyway, what do you think about the newest MacBook with the M3 chipset? Let me know it down below in the comments. And also, if you did like this video, you agree with me on these new MacBooks, just leave a like down below and also subscribe if you haven't already. As always, thank you for watching my video, and I will see you in my next one. Bye for now.